Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Me and the Boys Wrestling. This is Season 2, Episode 5. Yes, Episode 5. We are hot off the heels of some intense action last week where we saw Shane win a number one contender shot to take on Zippe for that belt. Zippe did hang on to that belt, which again, this week we don't have a number one contender. So we're going to have an exciting, action-packed match to determine who will take on James Zippe in our main event. Last week, we also saw Kennedy defend his $12,000 title against Danger Boy Dana Boyle. And we saw DMP take on Dr. Volcano in a return match after there was some shifty business. Match 2, shifty business again as Bo Dallas came down, stuck his nose in the mix. But later on in the match, Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior himself, comes down and takes a strip off Dr. Volcano, defending DMP's honor. So here's what we're going to do tonight. DMP and Sheamus taking on Dr. Volcano and Bo Dallas in a tag team match. Now, the winner of that match, the team that wins, their Me and the Boys representative, is going to get a shot at the $12,000 title next week to take on possibly Adam Kennedy or possibly James, as James has pushed his way up the ladder far enough to earn a shot at the $12,000 title. He showed me enough. Got to throw my own hat in the ring here and there. I try to downplay him, but hey, let's give him a shot. He's been okay. Very entertaining. Got that Polish hammer. Same moveset as Dr. Volcano. So, I'm going to be a bit self-indulgent this episode, and we're going to get it on. We're going to get it on. Let me find the video here and call this up. I'm going to hit play now, future James. And we're going to get this started. There you can see we've got our eliminator for the number one contenders match. We've got Dusty Rhodes, who impressed me in the Royal Rumble. I like Dusty. I got a soft spot for Dusty. Talked about him last week. Rare Breed. Going to earn his way into, you get a shot at a shot. That's my whole thing. You get a shot at a shot. So Rare Breed, you earned a shot at a shot. Chris, always in the mix, always a dangerous competitor with his bear hug and his under warrior, ultimate warrior tighty whities that he says is a diaper. It's not a diaper. Mikey P in the mix, always in the mix with that irregular move set. Danger Boy Dana Boyle coming on as of late, not so much on the win side, but like just being entertaining AF. Plus he's got that new beard. Brent, always a beast, perennial beast, always like in the mix. Just had the title in his grasp a couple of weeks ago, and Zippe him. Shane, we see come on, won the number one contenders battle royal last week. But couldn't take the title from Zippe. We saw that in our main event. And just my personal favorite wrestler of all time, the Ultimate Warrior. Let's turn my volume down. Everybody's starting in the ring. This is an eliminator. Everybody's got 3 finishing moves. Right off the bat, Pettit hammers Rare Breed and goes for a pin. So the eliminator is elimination. It's basically the elimination chamber, but Pettit hits an RKO on Rare Breed. MPO. I can't remember what RKO stands for. I got to assume Randy's knockout, something like that. Mikey P's knockout. Wow. Everybody's firing finishers. I can't even keep track of the action. Pettit's going to hit. There goes the green mist. Oh my God, there's action everywhere. So just as Pettit sets up Rare Breed for, 3 pinning situations, the referee is going to be busy. Okay, Pettit took out Rare Breed after delivering 2 RKOs and his sister Abigail. Mikey P is going for pins everywhere. Shane climbing the top rope. Here's why I like Shane right now. He's got that poison mist after a few updates to the move sets. And none of the Me and the Boys should have the same finishing move anymore, but it looks like Shane has the green mist, and he's had it for 2 episodes and already used it 3 times. So that's exciting. It's coming into play. You see Rare Breed heading off. Can't book this man to win. It's not right. Obviously, the results are arbitrary. I am not playing. Here are my hands. You know, I have no... Warrior going for a cocky pin on Dusty, and that's not going to do it. As Chris goes after Pettit. No love lost there. Brent's going to fire Shane into the ring as the Ultimate Warrior continues to disrespect Dusty Rhodes with these. Okay, you got him that time. Shane hits a spear on Brent as Danger Boy looks on, taking a break. Why not? Then he goes after Pettit, fires him to the outside. Where's Danger Boy going with this now? He's going to hit Pettit with something. There it is. That vicious apron DDT. It looks like the Warrior threw Chris down to the floor outside. Shane hits the Warrior with an elbow, and Brent goes after him. Big atomic drop. That hurts the bum. So we are down to 6. Wait, who else left? Oh yeah, Dusty. Dusty's out. Look at Pettit. He's fired up. He's fired up tonight. Brent goes for a pin on Warrior, but it's too soon. Most of these guys... Oh no, there's some finishers left. Okay, Brent's got a couple of finishers. Shane's got a couple. The Warrior's got one. Danger Boy going after Pettit, just hammering him in the back of the head. See Brent with an Irish whip on Chris. And those big bulls collide in the middle of the ring there. Danger Boy fires Pettit to the outside while Chris hits a... Oh, it just hangs Brent out to dry on the ropes. Shane going toe-to-toe with the Ultimate Warrior over here. They're just trading shots on the outside. Shane's going to fire him back into the ring and back into the action. As Chris goes for a pin on Brent. And he's going to get him. I missed what happened there. He must have hit a finisher. And that's going to be it for Brent. He looks exhausted as he rolls out of the ring. Shane with a big stalling suplex on the Ultimate Warrior. Chris and Shane heading to the outside, looking dominant right now. Chris grabs Shane in like just a chokehold, looks like. Or maybe he's working those trapezius muscles. Danger Boy feeding Pettit shots. He finishes the flurry with a clothesline. And the Warrior's down. The Warrior's just down on the other side of your screen. Just sitting there. Looks like he might be coloring. Pettit fires Danger Boy dangerously close to those steps as Shane's head rings off the announce table. Look at that announce table. Got the Me and the Boys graphic on there. Custom. Custom, friend. Alright. Everybody coming back into the ring. All 5 guys. Let's see. Somebody's going to get a #1 contender shot. And they're going to take on James Zippe in our main event tonight. Chris hits a Russian leg sweep on Pettit. Danger Boy still, he takes those breaks. You need that time to refresh. That's good strategy. Lets the other guys fight it out. I like that. Warrior's going to give that gorilla press to Danger Boy, and it looks like he's going to go for a pin. See if that's enough. Warrior didn't follow it up with the big splash, and maybe had he done that, he would have had a better shot at him. Shane gives Chris a big atomic drop as the Ultimate Warrior goes to work on Danger Boy, but Danger Boy's going to punch his way out of that. Looks like Shane just hit a big spear on Chris. He's going to go for a pin. Danger Boy hits the even flow. We got stereo pins here. Danger Boy's going to get Warrior with that even flow and go right after Chris and hit a big side effect. And then goes after Shane. Danger Boy Dana Boyle putting on a clinic. And there's Mikey P out of nowhere. I forgot about Mikey P. He was down on the outside. And you couldn't see him in the shot. And I just kind of assumed he was gone. But he's back. And he's fired up. Throws Chris right out of the ring. Then goes after Shane. But Shane reverses. And hits a spear. He could go for a pin there. He will. He'll go for a pin. An awkward pin. And it's not going to be enough to get Mikey P. I don't know what happened there. It looked like he picked him up like he wanted to inflict more punishment on Mikey. There's the mist again. Fantastic. just shoots the mist seemingly at no one. I don't know. But I saw the mist come out. That's 4 times in 2 episodes. And the more green mist that I see, oh wow, the happier I am. Looks like Danger Boy just tapped out Shane. Perhaps upset by the poison mist. Just grabs his arm and taps him out just like that. Pettit with a vicious slap chop. Danger Boy fires him into the corner while Chris gets bulldogged on. Danger Boy going to go for a pin here. Oh, that was close. Pettit is showing some real heart. Showing some real heart here tonight. That's 2 finishers he's managed to escape. Dana chop blocks Chris in the back of the knee for no reason. Oh. That move Pettit just did, I don't know what it's called, but it's badass. And he's going to go for a pin. But it's not going to be enough. That would break your jaw. It would probably also break your ribs when you landed, like in real life, if you did that at the bar. Pettit hits the RKO out of nowhere, and he's going to slither on top of Danger Boy Dana Boyle and not get the 3. That was 2.75. Pettit's angry about that. Or is that the setup? He's going to hit it again. Now Danger Boy's in trouble. It's hard enough to survive 1 RKO, but 2? We'll call it the MKO. We'll call it the Mikey Knockout. The MKO. From here on out, the MKO. I'm slowly naming the finishing moves. Some of them are happening. Some of the guys I just straight can't remember what their finishing move is. Chris hung out to dry on that top rope. Mikey P just in control right now. Both guys with pretty much no power left. Chris, though, 3 finishers in the bank. And that's a big deal. Not right now, though. He's down. Pettit's just dragging him around. Chris is limp. And Pettit's going to go for a hammer lock. And then just kind of separates the shoulder there. And Chris just still down. No signs of life. Pettit going to jerk that arm, but Chris is going to punch him right in the face and hit a big spear. Let's see if he goes for a pin. Wow, Pettit has kicked out of so many finishers today. That was a massive spear with no power, and Pettit still kicked out, and I don't know how he's doing this. Counters Chris in the corner, and he's going to put a knee right in his back from the second rope. What a battle this is. Chris and Pettit down to 2. One of these guys is going to take on James Zippe later in our main event, the title match for the Me and the Boys Championship. That's what it's all about here at Me and the Boys. You want that prestige. You want that title. You want, and all the things that go with it. You know, the spoils of being champion. Chris hits a drop toe hold on Pettit, smashing his face into the mat. Looked like he was going for a kick, but Pettit was quicker with the punch and hits a pump handle flapjack. I don't know. I take a guess. Sometimes Michael Cole says it and I get lucky. Chris hits a spear out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, Chris hits that vicious spear. Oh, wow. Pettit. Mikey P, what is happening? That's got to be 4 or 5 finishers Pettit's kicked out of with virtually 0 left on his power bar. Chris going for those vicious chest shots. Where's he going with this? Oh, it just looked like a power bomb, but he just dumped him over his head. Just like that. And now Pettit's flat, and Chris has the power. All the control here in the ring. Chris has it right now. He just, wow. Just a big right hook, couple of rights. And just picks him up. He's just going to accordion. Just accordion the man across your back. The torture rack, and then just drop him flat on his face. We'll see if that's enough. That's going to do it. Chris. Hey, bud. You're going to the main event, bud. You're going to the big dance. We're going to see later Chris take on James Zippe in our main event for the Me and the Boys title. It doesn't get any bigger than that. Now, these guys are good buddies. We've seen them as a tag team, as a unit. You know, they've been great. All that chemistry from years of friendship. We've seen them fight each other. We've seen this battle before. And I wish I'd have kept track of, I have the notes, the storied notes that tell the whole, the whole story of Me and the Boys Wrestling, and dating all the way back to Quarantine League Wrestling and Villains Only Wrestling. Of course, fantasy booking, I can't remember if I kept notes. But there he is, standing tall, your number one contender. And we're going to see him again later on tonight in the main event, taking on James Ipe for the Me and the Boys title. And this is definitely what it's all about. The stakes couldn't be higher. The biggest match of both of their careers. I'm literally getting messages right now in the chat about, Zippe wants to know when his new outfit is coming. It's coming. It'll be another episode or two. Like I said last week, I get ahead of myself in the recording and the commentary gets left behind. Let's see what we got up next. We've got our tag match. We've got our big tag match to see exactly what the hell is going on with Bo Dallas and Sheamus, and how are they connected to Dr. Volcano and DMP, the demented maniacal psychopath. Or the gentle giant. I guess it depends who you ask, but he's been fantastic to watch. His character looks a lot like him, and giving him Rey Mysterio's moveset was the best call. Because seeing a guy that size do the 619 is just phenomenal. So we're going to partner up DMP and Sheamus. The Celtic Warrior came down to help out last week, if you watched last week. If you didn't watch last week, what are you doing here? How'd you get to episode 5 without watching episode 4? That's crazy town banana pants. So we're going to partner up the Doctor with Bo Dallas. Now, of course, all the Me and the Boys characters are all level 100. So there's a bit of a numbers disadvantage on Dr. Volcano and Bo Dallas' part due to the fact that Bo Dallas sucks. Which isn't even true, but I like Bo Dallas, but, he's a 71 in the game to Sheamus' 82. So, how good is he really? But he was a lovable character, like on the television shows. That was weird. Did you hear that? My cup just, whistled in my mouth. There's the graphic. There's the 2 tag teams. We'll see. We're going to see what happens. And, of course, the winner, the representative from Me and the Boys, so either DMP or Dr. Volcano, is going to get a shot next week at the $12,000 title. Almost becoming, just as prestigious as the main title here at Me and the Boys Wrestling. That $12,000 title is very valuable. It's worth approximately $12,000. The diamonds encrusted in there, from when it was the $1 million title, a lot of them were stolen. So we're down to, it basically becomes the 999,000, 98,000? I don't know. It's too early in the morning. I woke up and was like, I'm going to record wrestling immediately when I wake up. And I'm done. You know what I mean, though. $988,000 worth of the diamonds were stolen, and it was left at a value of $12,000. Sheamus with that somersault something or other, fireman's carry somersault thing, locking up with Dr. Volcano early on. Which interesting choice. DMP didn't want to start the match off. I'd want to walk right across that ring and slap the taste out of Dr. Volcano's mouth. And Sheamus is having his way with Dr. Volcano right now, just kind of picking that arm. Dr. V reverses, though, with an armbar of his own. Sheamus whips Dr. Volcano into that corner. Now he's going to hit him with a kind of a suplex. He just kind of picked him up and dropped him on his neck. See, the referee almost kind of got tagged there. Now Dr. Volcano's in the wrong part of town.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
Sheamus going to hammer him a couple of times, and we'll see what he's got in mind from the top rope. Superplex. Big superplex from the Celtic Warrior. Even Dr. Volcano kind of flat in the ring here. Sheamus going to go for a pin, but it's far too soon. Dr. Volcano's not going to go out like that. Sheamus going to have to keep working. And it's, he's got the ability to do it too. There's a big press slam, power slam. Sheamus all excited. Dr. Volcano is going to reverse kick Sheamus in the stomach and then ask him where his money is with the Luthez press. And he's going to go for a pin attempt of his own. But again, too soon. These guys are just kind of whacking at each other, still feeling each other out probably. Let's see who's going to... Dr. V hits a big Northern Lights suplex on Sheamus. He's got to get out of that corner. That's a dangerous place to be. There you go. Get that man into your corner. Let's see. He's going to hit a chop on Sheamus. Knock the big man down and go for another pin, but it's too soon. I don't know. Getting anxious. Really wants that shot at the $12,000 title. Bo Dallas looking on. The brother of Bray Wyatt, the son of IRS. And then we got a tag made, and here comes DMP. With just a massive drop kick, 2 feet right in the chest of Dr. Volcano. That kind of Finn Balor missile drop kick. Dr. V going for an arm wringer, but DMP's going to reverse. DMP's going to hit that 619. And that is just phenomenal to watch. All the time the computer stalls there. I think normally Ray would do the, I don't know what it's called, Carlito del Sol or something del Sol. He pops up on the top rope, and it's like a springboard, like a splash, I guess, kind of like a springboard splash. There it is again, the 619. And is this going to be enough? Wow, that was close. Bo Dallas just saved this match. That was almost the end, friends. But yeah, there's another move that's attached to that Ray would do. But I think because the character is a heavyweight, the computer won't let it happen. And that's why every time DMP does the 619, then goes outside the ring, that particular move doesn't work with the parameters of the character. There we see a tag, Sheamus in the ring now. And immediately gets thrown to the bad part of town. Bo Dallas jumps down off the apron for some reason. We've yet to see Bo Dallas in this match. And you wonder at what point does Dr. Volcano have to make a tag. It's another Northern Lights suplex, and he's going to go for a pin on Sheamus. Referee horribly out of position. You see DMP was coming in to make the save anyway. Dr. Volcano fires Sheamus into the corner. Still not going for a tag. Just hits a chop on Sheamus. Now we see a tag. Finally we're going to get to see Bo Dallas in the ring. It looks like he's setting something up. Maybe going to use one of those finishers he's got. Oh, but Sheamus blocks. Reverses it, just hammers him with a clothesline. You're going to see Sheamus maybe try to make a tag now to a fresh DMP. No, Sheamus going to go for some kind of a submission move. Bo Dallas recovers immediately and just starts firing haymakers. There goes the referee. The referee gets hit by Sheamus after Bo Dallas Irish whipped him. But the referee's back up. He's fine. He's a trooper. Shout out to the Me and the Boys Wrestling referee. I like to use that zombie referee, just so I know for sure he's not biased. Sheamus hits a big DDT. Is that the Irish Curse backbreaker? Is that what that's called? I don't know if that's the one. Sheamus kind of tangled in those ropes. And he's going to drag Bo Dallas over to the middle of the ring. Maybe go for a pin. Let's see. Referee out of position again. And Dr. Volcano made no attempt to come in and make that save. I guess he's got faith in his partner. Oh, there we see we got a viewer. Somebody watching the house show. It's always fun. Oh, a DMP going up to the top rope. What's this? Oh my goodness.
It won't take long for the aggression to escalate quickly in this one.
Incredible teamwork by the team of DMP and Sheamus there. Sheamus actually acting as a bridge. Oh, there's my controller dying. They don't want you to see that. They got to blur that out. DMP back up to the top rope and hits a Hurricane Rana off the top rope on Bo Dallas. It takes a minute to pander, and why not? You've earned it. After a move like that, DMP's moveset is the best. Bo Dallas lunges for a tag, and now we get to see the matchup we're here for. Dr. Volcano versus DMP. Round 3, I guess. After some shifty business from the Doctor and Bo Dallas. Oh my God. A sunset flip apron powerbomb by DMP. And then goes after the leg of Dr. Volcano. And look at the announce table. Those guys are standing up. They want to see all that action up close. Just incredible movement from DMP. Dr. Volcano's down. Dr. Volcano's in trouble. DMP going to fire Dr. V back into the ring now. Every time there's a count on that hits 3 or 4 now, I start to get nervous because it's Slippe Zippe mucking around with the countout situation. Uh-oh, Bo's set up. And DMP's going to hit it again, the big 619. He's going to hesitate on the outside and then jump down. Should be going for a pin here, really. Eventually he goes for a pin. But it's too late. Bo Dallas kicks out. Dr. Volcano was down, too. I don't know why DMP would have left the ring area there, but he did. Stupid computer. 2K20, the most glitched game in the history of wrestling. Or video games. See if that's enough. That's enough. He's going to get him with that kind of twisting. Just kind of twisted his neck and muscled him to the ground there. It's a vicious move. And that was enough to get Bo Dallas because he's a 71 and he sucks. But what that means, we're going to see DMP next week take on either Adam Kennedy or James for the $12,000 title. And I believe we're going to see that match next. Adam Kennedy versus James for the $12,000. Oh, no, that's not next. Up next, we have a special treat, just because. And we see Sheamus going for a pin. And there's a big 619 from the big fella himself, DMP. Clobbering Bo Dallas, and that could have been the end. Oh, look at these guys. The Gentle Giant and the Celtic Warrior. Tag team of the future? Do we need tag belts here at Me and the Boys Wrestling? Leave a comment. Let me know. Do we need tag team belts? Maybe. Maybe we do. Leave me a comment. We can interact like that. Hey, do you want to be in Me and the Boys Wrestling? You let me know. I'll make you an avatar, and we'll add you to the mix. Just send me a message. Let me know. Put a like on my video, subscribe to my channel, if you would, please. You know, if you're enjoying the content here. So this is a special treat. Brooke, of course, let's not forget, has that Money in the Bank briefcase. And Hulk Hogan is Hulk Hogan, and they are both blonde. So it only makes sense that they fight each other in a table match. Starting with 3 finishers. We haven't had a... Actually, we had a table match, 2 episodes ago? I can't remember. Not enough table matches here at Me and the Boys Wrestling. So we're going to throw Brooke Sugarfoot Kavanaugh, current Money in the Bank holder, against Hollywood Hulk Hogan in a table match. And that's exciting. I'm excited about this. Then after that, we're going to get to our $12,000 title match, where we'll see Kennedy take on James. Again, a heated rivalry Obviously, I always talk about that dark day in football where Kennedy blew me off the line, and, well, I should rephrase that. Yikes. Where we were against each other as offensive linemen and defensive linemen, and we went up against each other. And I was going on 1, 2, 3 all afternoon, and Kennedy, of course, going on downset hut, so there was miscommunication about when we were going. He just hammered me off the line. And that's fine. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Brooke Sugarfoot Kavanaugh and Hollywood Hulk Hogan and a giant 8-foot-long piece of wood that one of these men is going to go through.
A second to recuperate. You don't want to be on the losing side of that equation.
Brooke with a hurricane run on the Hulkster, the big Hulkster. This is the only place you're going to see this kind of action.
We're about to see.
There it is, the Tilt-A-Whirl Stunner on Hogan. See, it's nice. When they start with finishers, you could see, you have more opportunity to see a big move like the Tilt-A-Whirl Stunner. Look at Hogan, he's just flat. He's out. His career, obviously, is over, which means that one of the only places you can see Hulk Hogan wrestle is here at Me and the Boys Wrestling. And there you see it again, the Tilt-A-Whirl Stunner. Where else are you going to see the icon, the legend, Brooke Sugarfoot Kavanaugh, take on Hulk Hogan? You're just not. You're not going to see those type of matchups. Here he goes again. The Tilt-A-Whirl Stunner. That's 3 Tilt-A-Whirl Stunners to Hulk Hogan. And now you got to wonder if Brooke's going to have enough, a finishing move by the time he wants to use that table, because he's out of finishers right now. And kind of going back and forth, trading holds with the Hulkster.
Oh, able to counter.
Brooke scoops him up and slams him down, and then takes a minute to show the fans some love. Brooke's still looking for haters. It's just hard to it's hard to hate that fella. The perennial face, former Me and the Boys champion, first ever Me and the Boys champion. Really dominant in season 1, the big tournament. If you're not caught up and you haven't watched season 1 was basically a massive 10-episode tournament that went on for just weeks, so we could fully determine an undisputed champion. Hogan looked like he was setting something up there, but it didn't work. Brooke's going to try and lift the Hulkster, but he doesn't have the power as Hogan hits an inverted atomic drop. And another one, going to work on the balls of Brooke Kavanaugh. Now Hogan with an outright choke. Wow. Craziness. Hogan can grab that table. Maybe he's going to use it as a weapon. Maybe he's going to set it up. Table's set up. Wow. Brooke picks Hogan up immediately and then drops him down for a ripcord backbreaker, knocking the table down in the process. Didn't break, though. Didn't break. Brooke with a big European uppercut on the Hulkster, and then just kind of stomps on his chest there. No countouts in this one. Just a table match as Brooke eats the ring post on the outside. Look at those neon graphics. Looks like Grade 6 Picture Day over here. Custom.
Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Brooke fires, or Hogan fires Brooke. Brooke has nowhere to go, so he just cues that I'm just going to fall down animation as Hogan sets the table up in the middle of the ring. Let's see where he ends up with that. Brooke hits a knee right in the gut, and they kind of charge at each other. Brooke misses a clothesline, and Hulk doesn't. And Brooke dives out of there. How do you go toe-to-toe with a legend like Hulk Hogan? No one holds your own. Hogan already took 3 Tilt-A-Whirl Stunners. Now he's leaned against the table, and we'll see what happens here. That's it. That's going to do it. Brooke with a German suplex to Hulk Hogan that drives him through that table and steers Brooke to victory. Look at this. Here it is again. Big German suplex, and Hogan just smashes that table to bits and then lays out flat. Sugarfoot Sugarfoot Brooke Kavanaugh climbing his way back into title contention here. And let's not forget, he does own the Money in the Bank contract right now. So at any point, he could cash in. Any point during a normal title match between two competitors without any stipulations, the conditions have to be perfect. But that's where we're lucky. Unless there's a reason not to, I will constantly make title matches, normal, one-on-one, no stipulations, just because we want that Money in the Bank situation, activated or whatever it is. Unless there's a reason not to, like the triple threat. We had to do that triple threat between Reigns, Brent, and Zippe because that was becoming a disaster. But right now, $12,000 title match. We're going to see Kennedy take on James. No love lost here. Heated rivalry all the way back to Sauble Beach, all the way back to I don't know. Pick one. There's a million. Mrs. Ursel, Madame Pivar. Some of our old teachers doing the Sauble Wobble with Mikey P. That's his dance. There we see it. We're going to put the $1 million championship, a.k.a. the $12,000 title, on the line here. And we'll see if Kennedy can continue his reign as the $12,000 championship, or if James is going to earn his first title here at Me and the Boys Wrestling. Not a whole lot of titles doled out, for the Me and the Boys cast. I mean, we saw Roman steal the title and have that for a bit, and that's weird. How did Roman Reigns make his way in? But that was the benefit, of expanding the rosters and having a few more combinations. But as for the Me and the Boys guys go, I mean, you've got Brooke, the first ever champ, then Roman, of course, then Zippe, who still has it. The $12,000 championship we saw come in with Rare Breed, so that almost doesn't count, but we'll give it to him. So that's a title reign. Maybe he earned it wherever he came from, and that makes sense. And then Kennedy took it from Rare Breed. So really only 3, maybe 4 with an asterisk title holders here at Me and the Boys Wrestling. Kennedy clobbers James right out of the gate. Just runs up and hits him right in the mouth. And he's just going to rain fists.
It's been left back at Ted DiBiase's estate for years at a time. A high-profile match here tonight might finally make this title legit. We'll just have to see.
Kennedy with an exploder slam, I think.
And the match continues.
Kind of went for a pin, but too soon. James reverses with a Russian leg sweep. And then for some reason takes a minute to pander. You did nothing, bud. You're getting your ass kicked. James is going to bring Kennedy in the hard way. And we'll see, most of the time these two guys fight, Kennedy wins. Kennedy's character is strong. Got a good move set. And Baron Corbin's moves. Got those bare feet. It's going to help his case. Of course, rocking that M.M. Robinson football gear. Oh my God, Kennedy hits the Kend of Days early in this match, and we're going to see if that's enough. No, too soon, not quite enough, but wow, that was close. Kennedy hits the Kend of Days on James immediately and just takes all the starch. Takes all the starch right out of him. Oh, Kennedy was a vicious shot. James already out of green on the power bar. And it's early for that.
Not looking good right now.
James hits the Polish hammer, which I think I'm going to start just calling the Canadian hammer. That's not going to be enough, but he went for it. Went for that Canadian hammer. And that evened up the power bars. Wow. I'm surprised. The impact of that Canadian hammer. Then drops a big leg. Momentum starting to shift here. James fires Kennedy into the corner. Kennedy reverses, puts James in the corner. And goes in for something, but James hits him with an elbow and then a neck breaker. A couple of good stomps for good measure. And break his hand for good measure. Get him. Get him, James. I mean, non-biased hosting, James. James going for a couple of strikes. Kennedy with the Irish whip. The pop-up just catches him. And oh, wow. Right into Kend of Days. Like popped him up, caught him in midair, and then shifted him into the end of days. And that's only going to be good for it too. The resiliency of James, just incredible. Here goes Kennedy to the outside. This is an Extreme Rules match, so we're not going to see a count out, and weapons are legal. Kennedy's going to bring a sledgehammer into the ring and try and murder James or cripple him. Goes for a shot, but James quickly reverses with an elbow and then nails Kennedy with the Canadian hammer. And he's going to get him. Just caught him flush on the jaw with that Canadian hammer, and that was enough. Those three finishers coming into play again. Then we see some of the action from earlier. A big power slam. Kennedy going for a pin, but that wasn't enough. And there was the big End of Days, and that could have done it right there. You don't see too many people kick out of that. But there you see James kick out. The resiliency. James going for a pin attempt. Was that the one? That wasn't the one. Kennedy about to go for a, just swing the hammer. You could have got him. But that ended up getting reversed and led to this. The big Canadian hammer. And a 3 count. And a championship win for James. I'm underselling that. Big championship win. The title was on the line here.
Here is your winner and the new
$12,000 champion.
James Owen Brown.
I'm lucky it says my whole name in there. Look at that. Got the POE hat on, the Warrior shirt. Hold that belt up, bud. You earned that belt. Putting in your dues here at Me and the Boys Wrestling.
I hope you enjoyed it, folks.
And when I say that, I mean like I'm the one who does the editing and the commentary and all of that. So I deserve a title and something nice for me. But like I said, I don't know the results ahead of time. Like I do, but not while I'm doing the things and playing it or watching it. You know what I mean. Here we are into our main event. Basically, I have zero control over the outcome. I can plan the matches and put the guys in the matches, but I never know who's going to win. That's why when we debut new guys and they just lose, it sucks. You want those guys, go on a run, have an undefeated streak. This is going to be epic. This is as big as it gets for Me and the Boys Wrestling and for our chat, for, this group of people in real life. This is a big one. These two guys are best buddies. And we've talked about it before here at Me and the Boys Wrestling. But this time, though, there's a title. There's a title on the line. Is the title going to come between friends? Sorry, friends, I have to take this phone call. Hello. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Movie magic, friends. But we're back. I'm hitting the button now. 40-48. And we're about to see a title match between Chris McClelland and James Zippe. The Me and the Boys title is on the line. Make sure I'm actually recording here. Yes, and it doesn't get any bigger. The stakes don't get higher than this at Me and the Boys Wrestling. Of course, in life they do. I mean, your family and all that's probably pretty important. But here at Me and the Boys Wrestling, this is what it's all about. Now, I was just in the chat talking to some of the boys, and we were talking about spoilers because not everybody's caught up, on the Thursday night wrestling. And I may have spoiled something inadvertently. Somebody was talking smack. It was Zippe. Zippe was talking smack in the group about how he was the champ. And I was like, hey, man, no spoilers for the other guys. And he's like, I was just talking smack. I haven't watched in 2 weeks. I'm like, come on, man. So I may have inadvertently spoiled that for a couple of the boys. But that's okay. There we see Zippe taking it to the outside right away. He loves that. Chris hits an elbow right in the top of the head. Chris with a fall-away slam.
You guys are so cute.
He's going to drag Zippe to the middle of the ring here and go for a pin, but it's too soon. Not even a 1 count. Chris just firing blows and hanging on to those finishers like Chris likes to do. You see that with him. He's very, he picks and chooses his time wisely to use those finishers. He doesn't just dole them out all up front. Now Zippe's got Chris up for the Falcon Arrow. Zippe's signature move. Cost him a finisher. We'll see if that's enough. And it's not. Too soon. Chris up right away and firing, but Zippe blocks and fires back. Zippe with a single leg takedown there and just kind of hurts Chris's legs. And kicks him right in the back for good measure. And twist that arm all around behind his back. Is Chris going to fight back with some punches to the gut? Nothing fancy about that. Just get out of that hold. Zippe again got Chris up. He's going to hit him again with that Falcon Arrow. And go for a pin. And he's going to get him just like that. Just like that. Zippe gets Chris. Goes early on those finishers. What do we got here? Oh my God, it's Brooke. Brooke Sugarfoot Kavanaugh running down with the Money in the Bank contract. He wants that title back. The first ever holder of the Me and the Boys Championship. And this is official. Brooke has cashed in. Brooke has cashed in his Money in the Bank contract on Zippe right now tonight. This is happening. This match is official. There's the bell. Brooke hits Zippe with a flying forearm right off the bat. Zippe goes for a punch. Brooke ducks. He starts striking. Championship is on the line here, friends. Zippe reverses, slides down Brooke's back, and we'll see if Zippe resorts to those tactics where he fights outside the ring and takes his chances with a countout. Right now, though, he's going to drop a fist right into Brooke's forehead. Just a vicious shot. And Zippe already fought a match against Chris, but his power bar is still in okay shape, really, as he drops another fist on Brooke. Kicks him right in the back. Brooke's going to make his way to his feet, though, and show some offense with a German suplex. I'm going to haul him up again here. And hit him with a big European uppercut. Zippe rolls out. Zippe rolls out for a breather. Brooke's going to follow him and stay on him. Hit him with a flying head scissors. That guy doesn't like Brooke. That one guy in the crowd just booing him. Brooke's got to realize that this is Zippe's game out on the floor out here.
Up against the barrier now.
The referee's already at a 4 count. Like, as much as Zippe's taking a beating here, I think he's very aware of how much time he's got. And he'll strike. He's going to give you the "Where's my money" to Brooke, the Luthez press, as the referee's going to hit 7.
Ooh, what impact.
Zippe going for a kick. Referee's going to hit 8. And now Zippe thinks he's got it. Stand Brooke up. Hit him for 8, but he dives out, breaks the count as Brooke comes in anyway. Brooke goes for an arm wringer, but Zippe's going to reverse. And he's going to nail Brooke with the big DDT. It's a vicious looking DDT. And their power bars are almost at even. Zippe's going to go for a pin, though. Let's see if that's enough. Not enough. Too soon. Brooke Sugarfoot Kavanaugh. He did get a 2, though. I'm surprised. Brooke with no finishers left. Still fighting hard, though. He's going to lock Zippe up for an underhook backbreaker.
Check this out. Just deadlifted up into a powerbomb.
Wow. Big powerbomb and a massive knee right to the face of Zippe, who already fought a match here tonight against Chris. Brooke's going to go for a pin. And Zippe's going to kick out. That was close. Not the fiery kick out we saw earlier. Zippe back to his feet, though. Brooke hits a back elbow. And he's going to hit it. We're going to see it. The tilt-a-whirl stunner. Just like that. Just like we saw in Hogan earlier. Brooke's going to go for a pin. And he's going to get him. Brooke's going to take back the Me and the Boys Championship, a title he feels is his, the first ever winner, the first ever two-time holder of the Me and the Boys Championship, Brooke Sugarfoot Kavanaugh. 2 title changes tonight, friends. James, your new $1 million champion, $12,000 champion, and Brooke Sugarfoot Kavanaugh, your new Me and the Boys champion. Dangerous. You knew when he won that Money in the Bank it was going to be a situation. Let me look at my notes here, friends, and see if there's anything I can tease for next week while we watch the replay. Come on. Do the things. Wow, there you see it, Brooke. Oh no, that was the 2 count prior. What else we got? No more replays. New W. I got to adjust the name of the title. Normally I go really long, and it was probably funny to just go really short on this one, but I should fix that. There you see it. There's the strap, the white and gold strap, the Me and the Boys Championship. That leaves us with a new champion. However, no new number 1 contender decided tonight, and we're going to need a new... I'm going to stop this, come back to me. We're going to need a new Money in the Bank holder, and we're going to need a new number 1 contender for next week. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do... Oh, wait. Those are the wrong notes. We're going to do a Royal Rumble for the Money in the Bank, contract. And if you do well, if you show me something in that Royal Rumble, you're going to earn a place in the Elimination Chamber number 1 contenders match. How does that sound? So show me something in that Rumble. We're going to pick 6 names from that Rumble and put them in the chamber. Now, I already know what they are. I'm looking at them, but I'll do my best to keep it entertaining and interesting. We're also going to see the $12,000 title match that DMP earned. So we're going to see James take on DMP, and the $12,000 championship will be on the line. And we'll also see Brooke in our main event take on the winner of that number 1 contenders chamber match. And it's kind of fun to not have that, to not have a number 1 contender, not have a Money in the Bank. That way something's constantly on the line, always on the line, and that's a beautiful thing. And that's a beautiful thing that you can only see here at Me and the Boys Wrestling. Friends, thank you for watching. Thank you for your eyes and your ears. Please put a like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. And yeah, keep watching. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Cheers.